Token unlocks. Do they matter? Do they not matter? How much can they impact? Do you have to be weary of them? Should you not buy something before it's unlocked? Who knows? That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to dig into it high level, and then we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and dig into a couple and see what we think. And I have my own theory, which I'll give you at the end. This is crypto for the rest of us. Thank you for watching. 6 days a week, tip, tool, or coin analysis. I'm Brian, and if you're Spanish, I am Leon. Because in Spanish class, they told me that Brian didn't translate, so they had me to pick another name, and I just picked Leon. Didn't know what it meant. Apparently it means lion. And they let me keep the name. So we're going to talk about, or Leon is going to talk about token unlock. So if you've used this site before, token.unlocks.app, it's wonderful. You can get a free account. They have paid accounts for more detail. They'll show you, for example, cliff unlocks, linear unlocks, and then you can dig into each one. We're going to go over a couple examples. A cliff unlock essentially means a large amount unlocked at once, like falling off a huge cliff. So it's a big unlock typically. And then linear unlocks are basically something that's happening linearly or methodically, like every 15th of each month, for example. Okay, but let's first talk about why would this even matter? Well, if you look at a particular crypto, here we are at CoinMarketCap. I picked Aptos because it's one I'm going to use as an example. And on the main page, this is the top crypto by market cap. Aptos here is number 27, and its market cap is 2.9 billion. Well, what does that mean? It means that they take the current price multiplied by the, very important, circulating supply. So it has roughly almost 500 million times $6, and that's how it gets the 2.9 billion market cap. I prefer to look at down here the fully diluted market cap. So you can see that circulating is 483 million coins, the coins that we can buy and trade. But total they've allocated is 1.111. You can see the total supply here. So total supply times the current price is the fully diluted. I believe, and we'll get into this towards the end, that I believe the most important number is the fully diluted, because I want to know, even though it has an infinite symbol here and they can issue more, you can get into the tokenomics of each particular coin, look at their white papers, see when, if they would even increase it or why. But the fully diluted is what matters to me. So kind of drives me crazy that they have a market cap, and I don't think I can find a column for fully diluted, because that's what I want to look at. I want to know what it's going to be worth down the line. Okay. So when something unlocks, the theory is that, well, the price is going to change dramatically. So whatever you do, don't buy something before a big unlock. So let's look at a couple of those. First to note, this is Total 3 daily chart on TradingView. You can see since about March, it's been in a downward trend. I believe it's going to pop out, but I'm showing you this because we're going to look at different crypto. And yes, some may be going down, but it could just be because the total market's going down. All right, so let's take a look at, I like this token unlocks. It tells you what's coming up. There's another website here, Be In Crypto, and I think every week they talk about large token unlocks to watch. Good one to take a look at. All right, first one, let's take a look at Aptos. So you just come in here and you just type in Aptos or APT, and it takes you to their page. I've shown this before. It has great information. Tells you the most recent unlock in the upcoming excuse me. The most recent unlock was August 12th. 2.3% of total circulating supply. Okay, so that's a decent amount to be unlocked. The next one's coming up on September. It looks like they're doing this literally maybe once a month. You can come down here and you can see the bumps every single month. So you can see that, yes, it looks like they're unlocking constantly over time, different amounts as you go. All right, so if this just happened August 12th, let's look at the TradingView chart on a daily view of Aptos, and let's look at August 12th. August 12th here had a close of 643. Here we are, I'm recording this on August 20th, so 8 days later, we have a close of 602. Not a huge difference. It actually popped up the next day. A little bit of a drop, but not a huge difference. Now, if you go back daily, you will see a trajectory coming down, but as we noted, In the total 3, it's been on a downward trajectory. That could explain this. One might say this constant downtrend is because of the unlocks. I don't believe it is. It doesn't look like they released 2%. Wasn't that big of a difference there. All right, let's move on to another one recent. I'm going to do some more recent ones. August 14th, Sand released 8% of their total supply. Okay, that was 6 days ago. The next one won't be till February, and that'll be another 8%. So here we are. Someone might say, well, don't buy it before August 14th. Buy it right after, because it's going to drop dramatically because they just released 8%. That's a significant amount, right? 8.8%. You're talking almost 10% of what's out there. So let's look at their daily chart. And what did we say that was? It was August 14th. So that would be around here. And it closed at 0.2555. And it's now at 0.2557. It's essentially the same. All right, so did it take a dip? A small one. But it didn't take a dramatic cliff. And if you release 10%, well, it didn't have a 10% drop, because that would have been 2.5 cents, which would have put us down around 0.22. Okay, so that didn't seem to make a big one. That was 8%. Arbitrum's a large one. Previous August 16th. And that was 2.5%. I'm just going to do two more after this. Okay, there you go, August 16th. You can see right here, nothing. Didn't have much of a move. Now it has been coming down, but then again, so has the total market. AVAX is a large one. Their recent one, though, was only 2.3%. And And if we look here, 2.3% on August 20th. I'm sorry, that is today. And today, well, it's up so far. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's had much of a difference there. But I wanted to show one. Here is Wormhole. Wormhole had an unlock on August 3rd. So we've got 17 days of data from the unlock, and it was 23%. That's almost 25, it's almost a quarter. That is a huge unlock. What happened? That was August 3rd. Here we are on Wormhole. Let's go back to August 3rd, which is here. Close at 0.207, and now it's 0.228. It's gone up since then. Look, it did have a little bit of a dip, and it closed, so it went from 0.27 on that day, and it closed 2 days later at 0.17. Wait, not 0.27, I'm sorry. 0.207. 2 days later, 0.175. Okay, that was a little bit of a dip, and then it came right back up. All right, so it appears as though they don't have an immediate big impact. Buying it before, buying it later, who knows? I always have to say this is for informational purposes only. I forgot my disclaimer. I'm a big dumb animal. Don't do what I do. Now, here's my theory. My theory, and I believe it's correct because it's my theory. Leon thinks that most people, this is what you call perfect information. This is public information. Everyone has this information, whether they find it or not or understand it or not. The fully diluted is being shown. So I think people who are investing should look at fully diluted. And if everyone's looking at fully diluted, then these unlocks that are happening, regardless of the schedule, aren't having that much of an impact because we're looking at the total fully diluted. We expect those coins to be released, and I believe that this is being priced at a $6.6 billion. I don't believe Aptos is being priced at 2.9. Everyone says, that's the market cap. That's not the market cap for me. 6.6 is the market cap for me. I fully believe that if I invest in Aptos, that I'm investing at a price of 6.6 billion for the entire company, not 2.9 billion. If that's the case, which I believe is true, that would tell us why these unlocks really don't make much of a difference, because we're assuming they're already built into the price, and that's the way it should be. If you buy a stock today, theoretically, what you're purchasing, the price you're paying, is not for what you believe the stock is worth today, but what you believe it will be in the somewhat near or distant future, right? You're buying that future performance, so to speak. Same thing with crypto. So that's the tip for today. Obviously, go to sites like token unlocks to see what's coming up. Some of these cliffs, they tell you what's coming up, how large they are. You can dig into the coins if you want to make sure you buy something before or after. But in my opinion, it doesn't make a difference. Let's make generational wealth together with crypto. I hope that tip was helpful. Have a great day.